Hey, hello everybody. Good
Hello,
morning.
hello guys.
Good morning. Good morning. It has been a while. A month.
Yeah.
Goedemorgen.
Hi,
Hi Yvonne. Hi Catherine.
Catherine. Thanks a lot.
And Albert and Sonia. Hi. There's 19 people watching the stream, but not everybody has said hello already.
Yeah. So don't
Yeah.
be shy. Come and say hi. And
Hi, that's Karen.
I know. I used
Yeah.
to. I used to rap when I was younger.
Okay.
So everyone, we are going to talk first of all a little bit about Fendi
Yes.
and his situation, and I'd like to
Absolutely.
introduce Adam. And Adam is one of your students.
Yeah, and I feel a little bit embarrassed because it has been a long time. Adam will tell you exactly how long it has been. And in first instance, I it was familiar, but I did not connect the dots
Mhm.
until he said, "Yes, I'm Adam." Adam. All right. Well, more about Adam later. No?
Yes.
We have a lot of people checking in here.
Yes. Hi, Raymond.
And Siep is there. Hi Marjolein. Goedemorgen.
Wim is unfashionably late.
Ja, untuk Fendi van Desiree dan Wim, semoga Anda banyak kekuatan dan pemulihan. Thank you. He wishes everybody strength and uh, well-being.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi Raymond, bijna.
And Marjolein, Siep, Ima.
Ima,
Hi, Ima.
hallo. Hand pink waving. Hallo, hallo.
Hi, Rob.
Hi Rob.
Paul Yvonne. Hi,
Hey,
guys.
from where?
Spain.
Hi.
They're always on the road and watching.
Hey,
It's very
I'm
funny.
happy you have an internet connection.
Yes.
Nice to see that. Hi, Yosin.
Yosin,
Darren is there.
Darren.
Jose, wow, the team is complete. 27 people watching. That's
Yeah.
a lot.
I think
Yeah.
it's. I'm guessing the lower frequency.
Yeah.
Hopefully you missed us.
Yeah.
Um,
Canada is not in yet.
no. Yeah. 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 And
And
Fendi.
hello, Fendi.
Hi, guy.
I
How are you? And for everyone, this is different Fendi. This is not the Fendi that we're talking
no,
about.
this is another. This is
Fendi.
Fendi.
Yeah.
And yeah, Australia is not here because Australia is in the water actually.
Yeah,
in
they're
Lembe.
diving in Lembe.
They're diving.
So, hi Peter.
Hi, Peter.
So,
Goedemorgen allemaal. Good morning,
let's
everybody.
yeah, let's start with what happened with Fendi because
Yeah.
that was heartbreaking.
Yes, very much so. Um,
Let's start from the beginning.
yes, so maybe you know, maybe you don't know, but March is for us a very busy month. We had really a lot of guests in both of the resorts. Because I had to teach, I was in Lembe, and after the open water course, Fendi was supposed to come and change position with me. And that was supposed to happen on Saturday morning.
Mhm.
No, Sunday, Monday morning.
Monday morning.
Monday
With
morning.
the arrival of the guests.
Yes,
Yeah.
on Monday morning. And he usually comes in with taxi boats of 7 o'clock or even earlier,
Mhm.
and he didn't come. He didn't show up. And then we got a telephone call that he was involved in a very serious motor accident in Bitum, in front of the police station, and he fell on his head.
Hi, Philip.
Hi, Philip. Canada is in,
They are here.
and yeah, we were. I got a telephone call from the police actually, and said that uh, one of our staff had a motorcycle accident and was drunk at 7 o'clock in the morning. And I said, well, I don't believe that because he was on his way to work. Um, our sweet but very stupid Fendi was not wearing his helmet. The story as it goes, as for the reason that it happened, is not clear. Half of the story says it was a pedestrian accident, all at the sudden crossing the street, and he tried to avoid a collusion. Another story is that another motorcycle hit him,
Yeah.
and maybe both of it is true.
Hmm.
Maybe.
I heard
Yeah.
it was a hit and run.
No, it was not.
It was not,
Actually,
okay.
not. But the guy that from the other motorcycle said, "I have to bring this lady to the taxi boat, and I will come back." He did actually,
Okay. Okay.
and the police knows him, and so there is still an investigation going. But Fendi was in a very bad shape. Um, Maria went straight to Bitung. From the other, from another side came Ingrid, which is Fendi's wife, with Ranti. And in first instance, they brought Fendi to the hospital on the ring road, but they didn't want to take him because it showed to be brain damage. So they brought him to Malalayang Hospital, which is the general hospital here, and they did all the tests. And of course, he was not drunk, and of course, he didn't use drugs, and he had a crack in his skull.
Yeah.
He was out of it. That same evening, he has been operated on for 7 hours.
Hmm.
They took a part out of his skull, and I don't know if they drained blood or whatever. I don't have that information.
Likely to relieve the
The
pressure.
pressure, yeah. So the covering of the brain and the skin that has some flexibility, so the swelling can
Yeah.
expand.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they opened the covering of the brain as well and take the blood out. I don't know
No.
about that.
Details are vague.
What I do know is that the piece of skull that they removed, they didn't put it back. Well, they put it back in him. It's in his belly at the moment.
Yeah.
To preserve it. And as far as the information goes, which I get from Ingrid, is that it has to stay there for 2 months before they can put it back. So that all happened on Monday night. Tuesday, he was still unconscious, which was really worrisome. And Wednesday morning, I got no, Wednesday morning, I got a WhatsApp from Ingrid telling me that he was semi-conscious, he could move his hands and his feet, but there was nothing there yet. In the evening, I got a WhatsApp, so we talk Wednesday evening now. I got another message from Ingrid that he could drink and swallow by himself. On Thursday, he became more conscious, and I even had a video call with Ingrid, and she was showing Fendi also. And Fendi, although Fendi was not there yet,
No.
he had his really, really big smile for all of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I was there when you made that video call.
Yeah.
And sorry, Adam. We're not ignoring you, but
much more
for your information, Fendi is our instructor and diving supervisor.
Okay.
And well, now you know the full story. And when I saw him, the way he responded to you, he didn't recognize you.
No.
And when he gave his grin, to me, he came across as like making a very small child smile.
Yes.
You know, it's like his eyes were not clear, and it's just he was very far away.
He didn't really recognize me.
No.
But I said, when I come by, I will bring you cappuccino, and that made him smile. So in a way, I think maybe it means something. I don't know.
Let's hope it does.
I got just half an hour ago. I got a WhatsApp from Ingrid that he knows who he is. He's recognizing himself. And that is an extremely good news, extremely good.
Yeah.
As for how things go here in Indonesia, there is something that is called a BPJS Kesehatan, and that's a kind of health insurance, but it doesn't cover that. It doesn't cover accidents, and definitely not work related. And he was on his way to work actually. So the insurance for the BPJS doesn't pay for all these very high expenses. And there is another kind of insurance that might help covering part of the cost, but because Fendi was not wearing his helmet and his driving license was expired,
Yeah.
that might not help. It might not happen. And so with the great help from Arjen, I took the initiative to start a fundraising for Fendi to pay for the hospital bills and two very um, severe surgeries.
Mhm.
So for everybody that sent something, thank you very, very much.
On behalf of Fendi and
on
his family.
behalf of Fendi and his family.
Yeah.
And please, even if you have already sent some money, please open the Coquette Funding page on a regular basis, because we will be putting updates on how everything goes with him.
Yep.
And yeah, once again, you guys are absolutely terrific and always ready to help this amazing company, and more specifically our Fendi.
Yeah.
And we're so busy at the moment, and we miss him so much, both from a business standpoint, but also personal. I personally miss him a lot.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you haven't yet, or you know people who know us and who are interested in making a donation, go to gogetfunding.com/Fendi. If you were trying to previously paying by PayPal, that didn't work. That is now resolved, so you can pay with PayPal, but bank transfers are also possible. Yeah, keep an eye on the updates. We will let you know via that page, and of course on our social media how he's doing. In the meantime, we're joined by Stephen. Hi. There are people coming in while we're streaming, and Marie-Xavier. The dogs haven't met you guys yet.
Yes,
So,
we did.
oh yeah, they have. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
They were on
So,
Lembe as well.
Yeah. So once again, guys, thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, we'll keep you posted.
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
Thank you, Peter. That's
Thank you.
that's awesome. Thanks a lot. And yeah, so the plan was originally to have Stephen on the show to do a presentation, but you had a very late lunch. So let's see what we can organize right now. And in the meantime, I would like to introduce everyone to Adam.
Hello.
Yeah.
Who appeared suddenly on the airport. Can you talk a little bit about that? Maybe it's an idea
and
to.
how we know each other.
Yeah.
Like,
So I was really
Please.
lucky to
Come forward.
Hi guys. I was really lucky to do my instructor course with Simone 20 years ago. Gosh, I feel old. And alongside some of her own students, which was really good. It was really an amazing course. And then afterwards, I also had the pleasure of working with Simone with an organization of environmentally aware dive operators here in North Sulawesi called the North Sulawesi Water Association.
Yeah, the NSWA.
Yeah, are they still going?
Kind of. Kind of. It still exists. Let's put it that
Okay.
way.
So it was really just to try and get some best practice with amongst all the dive operators in North Sulawesi, and we also were working in collaboration with a number of different academics, looking at some reef rehabilitation and looking at sort of how to manage the tourists in the best possible way, so that we were able to bring some employment and some income into the area, but also not to the detriment of the reef. So, and I kind of was here for a couple of years, and then I left and did other things, and now I'm just back on a brief visit, and I just popped in this afternoon, and now bizarrely I'm like talking to the world. So hello world.
Yeah, welcome technology. And I would like to draw everyone's attention to this piece of vintage Thalassa wear.
Yes.
This is amazing. How old is this?
20 years old. it was given to me as part of the course, and I've always worn it with pride.
Awesome.
It's one of my most worn T-shirts.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Really, it is. I wear it all the time.
Okay, so and are you still doing any conservation efforts?
Yeah, I've really devoted my whole life to conservation. So I did a lot of conservation work as a scuba diver, but also I then went on to work for the world-renowned Chester Zoo. I manage one of the UK wildlife conservation projects, and I have my own little rewilding company in the UK now.
Okay.
So I sort of go into old industrial sites and clean them up and try and bring them back for nature.
Where can people find more information about you? Do you have a website or?
No, it's really very small. I'm sure if you Googled me, then you might find a few old things, but I'm really not a social media kind of person at all.
Neither am I, but you know that's how we have to run it these days.
Yeah.
You're not on Facebook or?
Yeah, I'm on
Instagram?
Facebook, but I really don't talk about what I need to do. I mean,
Okay.
my wife's always telling me that I need to put myself out there a bit, but I'm so busy from word of mouth that I don't really need to do
Okay.
anything.
So what do people need to Google to find you?
Yeah, just Adam Caris, Chester Zoo, or
What's-
Caris.
C
Caris.
C-A-R-I-S. Adam Caris.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm really, yeah. Oh gosh, I'm totally unprepared for this.
Well, we were also a little bit unprepared for
Okay.
you, so that's okay.
Okay.
That's-
Yeah. Okay. It's one each. We're even.
So imagine my surprise when I'm sitting at the office here, and then this not very Indonesian man walks in and he's speaking Bahasa Manado.
Yeah.
So that was very funny. And,
Yeah, and bizarrely, after 20 years, and I don't know whether this is a good thing or a bad thing, but the receptionist remembered me.
yeah, see,
Really? Yes. He's like,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I recognized your face, but I couldn't connect the dots. But 20 years, come on.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So.
I think you should be forgiven for that.
Yes.
Yeah,
But I never forgot you, Ibu.
So yeah, that's awesome. Well, thank you for that, Adam,
No worries.
and thanks for dropping by.
So
Unfortunately,
when
we
did
don't
you
have
do
a room.
your when did you do your IDC? Which year?
In 2003, it would have been maybe October was with Fransman, with Dalton, with Anwar, with Paul Batuna.
Oh yes, now I know. And with Ronnie
Yes,
Recon.
yes, Ronnie Recon, yes.
And Daniela from
Yeah.
Silado.
That's right, yes. Gosh.
Oh, I'm OMG. Now I know.
They're going to call the security now. Now she's worked out who I am. Right? Set the dogs on me.
Okay.
And just another quick one. Speaking of courses, instructor courses, our brand spanking new Petty IDC website is live. If you are interested in doing an instructor course, dive master course, and EFRI course, visit the website. I try to make the registration process as straightforward as possible. If you know anyone who would be interested in doing an instructor course, please pass the link below. And yeah, we can definitely use. We've got all our calendar dates locked in for this year, so go to this website for more information.
I've been busy.
In the meantime, I see Stephen, who we promised to you would do a presentation. He's preparing slides as we speak. Did you have something in PowerPoint prepared?
No.
Okay, great. So let's give him some time.
Okay, we're obviously very out of the live streams, right? But it's like a chaos, like usual.
This is the fastest prepared.
You know, I was given 24 hours to prepare a presentation recently.
Oh, that's plenty of time.
on risk management for 200 people that was already live streamed
Yes,
in Indonesian.
Yes.
Risk management.
Yeah,
So-
What kind of organization?
So I was, so I came to Indonesia. I was invited by the Bupati of Garut to do some disaster management training with the primary school. So we did an earthquake simulation, working with search and rescue. So it was really interesting.
And that's because you speak the Netherlands, right?
Yeah, but also I did my PhD in risk management and the evolution of risk management and how risk management helped the course of human evolution, particularly sort of coming into the the genus Homo from pre-Homo.
Oh, okay.
So
I need to talk to you a little bit after this. That's stuff that I find fascinating.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
very
me too.
interesting.
Me
Yes.
too. So yeah, I mean, I've done all lot different things, but I mean, if I was given the opportunity to talk, I would actually talk about plastic and the ocean right now, because it's really been heartbreaking. I've been to some really remote areas of Indonesia in the last few weeks. I was in the Banda Islands, and no matter how remote you get, there's rubbish everywhere. I mean, in Bali, it was just horrific. The restaurants, the beach restaurants that make everything really nice with the petals around your table, and then in front there's just meter-high piles of rubbish.
Tell you what, why don't you guest on our show next time?
Kenapa tidak?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Then you locate
But-
it from somewhere.
Yeah, but next time I'll a little bit more notice.
Yeah, for sure. There is just one other project I want to share with you, if you are not aware of this. So for all of you who have visited us before, you arrive at the resort. You've been on an airplane for 18, 24 hours or whatever, and then we ask you to fill out paperwork. We thought that is not very nice.
No.
That is, we don't want to do that to people. So we have, I've built a registration page. This is something that is helping us a lot already. And I would like to quickly talk you through this, just to explain to you how it works. And there's a couple of kinks in the cable that I'm ironing out, but so far it's working very well. So the way it works is we want to know from you your name, your email address, whether you would like to register for our newsletter. So if you look here, I'm just filling out my information very quickly. I was born on the 1st of February this year, and my email address is this. I would like to subscribe to our newsletter, and then you go to the next step. How many dives have I done? At least 160. So I'm filling that in here. My last dive was actually quite a while ago. That was January last year. So I need to get wet, guys. I need to get into the water. I need 6 kilograms. I don't use nitrox. And then I go to the next step. All I need is a BCD, and I have everything else. And I'm using international. So, and then finally, if I have any food allergies or dietary restrictions, obviously that is important for us to know before the guests arrive, so that the kitchen can take that into account as well. So, but here I just answer no. You submit this information, and then what will happen immediately, you will get email from the system that thanks you for registering with us, and with a reminder to also fill out the required PADI forms. Now, these PADI forms you can also find down here, and we made these available in 8 different languages. And so you can take your time before your arrival, you know, at home, you fill out these forms, these PDFs, and then you send them back to us via email, and then we have everything in our database. So even if you are not planning a trip yet, it's worth registering so that we know all your information beforehand. So I just quickly wanted to share that with you. So, yeah, Albert, thank you very much. Thanks a lot, and thanks a lot for your contribution as well. If I'm sure that Ingrid knows that
there's a lot of people.
There's a lot of love.
I plan to go to the hospital tomorrow, and I will report back through Facebook or through the
and the funding website.
And the funding website.
Yeah. So, Adam, once again, thank you.
Yeah. Would you like to?
Hi, Marcel. I would like to invite Stephen.
Cool.
Wow, it looks like a real television show.
It's a carousel.
So, well, anyway, I look forward to seeing you again, maybe in 2 months' time, when I've had a little bit of a chance to think about things, and we'll do this properly. So, but thank you very much
2
for the opportunity.
months. Okay.
Well, you do it once a month, right?
Yes.
Yes. So next month, I'm going to be on holiday with my family. So the month after, maybe.
Yeah.
Thanks, Adam. We'll talk after.
Yeah.
Hi, Marcel. So everyone, Stephen was with us in one of the first streams back in the pandemic, and then you came back another time.
Right.
Yeah, but it starts actually earlier
It
because
starts earlier. Yeah.
Stephen and his group were the last guests that
Yes.
we had,
Yeah.
and we had to fight very hard to get them all out of the country.
Yeah. Yeah.
And finding flights.
To get rid of us.
And
Well.
Maritia Tay and Stephen were the last ones to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
now,
welcome back.
And now
apparently
you're
we
back.
are the first group to
Yes.
come.
Yes.
And welcome back.
But-
Yes, well, we are happy to be back. Very happy, and very happy to see this beautiful. It's gorgeous.
It's nice.
It's
Right?
really gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you have prepared some slides.
Yeah, well,
What are you going to talk about today?
in the past, well, it started a few days ago in Lembe. We were talking, Simone and I, and over dinner I said, "Do you know why this area? When I see this area, it means northern Indonesia, southern Philippines. Why it is so rich in species? I mean, this is
And we talked about the coral triangle.
the
right?
coral triangle.
Yes.
But why is it so rich in species? And
Yannick.
well, not everybody seems to know that. So I have prepared for the past 5 minutes. I prepared a presentation, and it starts.
I will be your
It's-
blonde lady.
Oh, the ring girl.
I will be the ring girl.
So it starts with this. A long time. I don't have the exact years in mind, but some 100 million years ago, this is what the Earth looked like. There was one big continent called Pangaea, and one enormous ocean called Thalassa, which means the sea. I mean, does everybody
Yes.
coming here know that it means the sea? So this was the primary ocean. Then, if you can flip over,
This is like Bob Dylan's video.
this continent broke up in two parts: the northern part, Laurasia, and the southern part, Gondwana. And in between was a tropical sea, Tethys. Flip over to number 3, please. And then the southern continent started to break up. I made it in one drawing. It was a bit spread in time. But one part was the future South America, then Africa, Australia, and Antarctica. The northern continent still remained as one part. And then, number 4, also the northern part broke up in Eurasia and North America, with the Atlantic Ocean in between, like between South America and Africa. Now, in this tropical ocean, Tethys, life developed. We don't need to flip overs anymore. Everybody can picture the Tethys Sea in the middle of Earth, around the equator, with tropical fauna which evolved, all the nice colored fishes, the nice corals, etc., etc. And they lived very happily in this warm ocean. But then, a couple of tens of thousands years ago, don't nail me down on an exact date, came the ice ages. And during the last ice age, the whole northern hemisphere and even beyond the equator cooled down a lot. We had the polar ice cap that descended halfway into Europe, and further south, the oceans cooled as well. They didn't freeze, but they cooled. And for the tropical fauna, this was drama. Everybody died, except in a few places called refuges, and where we are now is one of them. This is where the tropical fauna maintained itself. And when the ice cap retreated back north, the ocean started to warm up again. And from this spot, the species that were here, that had disappeared throughout the Indian Ocean and the Pacific Ocean, and the same story goes for the Caribbean, the tropical Atlantic, the species started to spread out again. But this is a very slow process, and it has been going on for, I believe, 40,000 years now, something like that. But still, when you go to Eastern Africa, when you spread away from this center of high biodiversity, the species go scarcer. All places have tropical species now, but not all tropical species are spread all over the tropical ocean. So that's very short. It took me not very little time to prepare it. It took me very little time to
Well,
talk
was
about it.
a very clear explanation, I think. And we are very.
I hope so. Even I understand what I was just saying.
And me, and I'm blonde.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you were.
Look who's talking.
Yeah.
Marcel says, Simone, if you are being a ring lady, you should wear your bathing suit.
I just took it off.
Well, that's okay.
Anything for the ratings, eh?
Anything for the ratings. That's right. That's right. I want to share a video quickly that I'm looking up right now because Stephen
nice.
was also responsible for one of the funniest bloopers ever. If you remember, if you've been with us for a long time, then the last stream we did in 2020 that was still in the old place.
In the old place, and we didn't have a very strong internet.
No, and Stephen was with us for the second time during the pandemic. You were presenting.
I don't know what you are going to show.
No, well,
You will see it. You will see it.
I'm trembling.
Just before that, Ima, thank you very much. Yes, he's a
Thank you,
strong
Ima.
fighter. He's definitely. Thank you for your conviction. That's awesome. We're hoping that too. Thanks a lot. But yeah, so I just want to replay this video at the end of 2020. Maybe it'll bring a couple of good laughs. And Stephen, if you don't know what you can expect, just wait and see. Wait and see.
So the big.
No. We are officially live. I think we are live, and we are live, and we're live, and yeah. So we are now live, and we zijn aan. We are live, and we are live.
Yeah.
We are live. Give everyone a quick update on what's happening at the La Semanado right now.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Dick, thank you very much for buying pajamas. We appreciate that. Graham.
Arjen, yes.
Hi.
Well, it's a four-legged collared water dog. And I think Rio was in your class when you gave a presentation on sharks.
Oh, okay.
And
Great. Oops. Oh.
oh. Well, he was already handsome, but that beard, that is something, huh? Yeah, I actually like it.
The dive master and instructor course was pretty tough. Can you tell that a little bit about that?
Don't tell everybody.
Wait, let's mute Simone.
Hey. Who is that?
Ibu itu yang tadi.
Oh,
Yeah, that's Ibu in the background.
Ibu.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I remember.
Wow.
I've got some news, Simone.
Okay.
Sonia on WhatsApp. Let me just unsolo these guys so you can see my screen. Well, no. She told me not to tell you, so I will tell you after the stream. It's good news.
Oh, really?
Secret?
Yeah.
Secrets?
No secret.
Secrets. We don't do secrets here.
No secret.
This one. How many cookies does Fendi eat in one trip?
Let's say 5 after one dive, each dive. So in between 5 cooking.
So means 3 dives, 15 cookies. Oh, wow.
5? So we do 3 dives. So there is.
Oh, that's two.
Yeah,
10 cookies.
10 cookies.
That's 10 cookies.
Yes, that's normal, my friend. Yes, friend.
Hey,
Oh,
you're thirsty
no,
already?
that was for the quiz.
Just for joy. Yeah, we will do a quiz next week.
I will see you guys on the other side.
The other side. Kate just went down. Ah, there she goes. There she goes.
Oh, wow.
Bye. Bye. Talas at 9. Bye. 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 Oh, bye. Umbrella, Randy, umbrella. Oh,
Simone?
di kepala.
Simone? Your screen is black.
Oh no,
Yes.
you're kidding.
No.
Oh my god, what is it? Oh, there you go.
Ah. You're back.
Oh. It's gone. Oh.
Hi, Arnold. Hi, Nolan.
Fendy, you are live now. You are live.
Hey,
Hello. Maria, say hello, Maria.
Oh,
So that's our place, Maria. And
sekolah pagi.
and she is actually
live on the air.
and here you see our master
This is weird.
manipulator.
If you have any favorite animals that we haven't covered, let me know. And maybe I can even dig up some photos. We can talk about those. Why not? Yes, I'm doing that, Graham. Thank you for making me aware of that. And for those who don't know, this is Maria. She is one of our office staff. She also.
I'm the queen of Thalassa.
I already in my library, I can split it in half. In one step, I've gone from all my books to half of my books. Can you go back to the slide, please? I feel a little bit embarrassed talking to myself. Hello? Arjen? Arjen? Arjen, am I the only one? I am. I'm alone in this world. Ooh, what now? Arjen, can you repair this? Am I still on? Is everybody listening to me or? I'm not going to continue unless I get some sign.
Okay, we.
Yeah, I was a little bit embarrassed. I was talking to myself at one point.
Wie hangt er nou ondersteboven in de plantenbak?
Er hangt iemand ondersteboven in de plantenbak.
Ja.
Het is een zin die ik niet vaak gehoord heb.
Nee. En we zijn live.
Ja,
Oké. Nou, leuk
Dus,
dat ik dat nog even zei tijdens het live zijn. Graham, what happened to you?
Well,
Onward, forward, go, keep going, don't give up.
Trey.
Axel makes the music.
Axel, it's you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I muted Axel.
Hallelujah.
We don't have like an official little, opening animation or something like that. Oh no!
Oh no! This should be the end of the bloopers.
Yes, this is the perfect blooper.
Oh, this is the
Oh my God, this is embarrassing.
Well, it fits into the transition to the next.
It definitely does.
Great.
So,
Yeah, it still makes me laugh.
thanks for your. We're still talking. We were talking.
Are we live?
We are live now.
Are we live?
Yes.
Oops.
Everyone's still here. Ruud, I hope you're still watching here. We saw your comment, but we were playing the video. Ruud just checked in with us, and we did mention about the injuries at the beginning. Can you quickly give Ruud a recap?
Shall you take back this place here?
Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
Here?
Oh, if I may.
Just very, very quickly, Ruud. He regained consciousness on Tuesday night after 7 hours surgery, and they lifted his skull and placed a small part of the skull in his belly. And there was swelling of the brain, which affected his brain functions. He was unconscious for 2 days, but he is. And when Tuesday night he became semi-conscious, could move his hands and his feet, and from then on it got gradually a little bit better. Thursday, I had a video call through his wife. He was conscious. He had a big smile, but he didn't know anything. He didn't know who he was, where he was, what happened. He didn't recognize anybody. But this afternoon, I got a message from his wife telling me that he understands who he is, who he himself is. So every day there is some progress.
Step by step.
It will be a very, very long way back, and we sincerely hope that he will be diving again. But at this point, we don't know. Recovery will take 1 to 2 years at least, which is a very long time. And we can only hope for the best.
Mm-hmm.
So for everybody that helped him and his family through the crowdfunding, then thank you very much. We will keep you updated.
Yes, for sure. Marjolein says she loves watching the images of the laughing Fendy. Yeah, well,
It's heartbreaking at the same time.
at the same time, but the grin never left his face.
No,
That's the irony.
he's still grinning.
Yeah.
Even he doesn't know anything else, but he's still grinning.
He does.
It's not even a grin. It's a big smile.
Yeah.
A big smile.
And what memories?
Yeah,
Definitely.
definitely.
The
The
video,
bloopers,
the bloopers we just watched.
Yeah.
So thank you, Stephen, for contributing to the second best blooper of that reel. You take the cake, Simone.
Yeah, I take the cake.
Yeah.
With the black screen.
Yes, yeah, that's the best one.
That can't be beaten.
No. So, that's about it. Maybe
That's
for today.
about it. I think 45 minutes with a stream with 2 guests.
Yeah. Thanks for
which is
the
very nice.
improvisations.
Adam and Stephen, thank you very, very much. And
Happy to be here.
another month, guys. You have to wait for us to return
Yeah.
from the other side.
From the other
With
side.
very good news.
And Annick, still referring to the video we just watched. Who was hanging upside down in a plant pot?
One of the gardeners, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
From where I was sitting, I couldn't see anything.
No.
Because I remember when we were streaming at that time, we had a lot of feedback issues with the sound, so we separated.
Yeah. I was sitting at one table and you
Yeah,
were sitting
yeah,
at the other
and this was in
table,
the old big lobby to try and minimize
But
feedback.
maybe you should calm a little bit when smoking the carpets.
Yeah. So thanks, Adam. Thank you very much. Just one more time, I would like to show the. I want to leave gogetfunding.com/Fendy. Just for a last time, go get funding. Sorry, typing as we go. Make sure you visit this website, gogetfunding.com/Fendy. Spread the word, send it to everyone else you know, who people who have been on, have been diving with him maybe.
Actually, there is a nice amount already on the account. There is almost 2,500 euro.
Yes.
Which is a lot of money. I hope it's sufficient. If I compare it with the surgery I had on my leg, that took 4 hours, and that has costed with the hospitalization 70 million.
70 million.
70, and that was only one surgery. Which is, if you refer that to euros, it's about
5,000 euros. Yeah, something like that.
5,500 euro approximately.
Yeah.
So I hope it doesn't come that far, but that is a possibility that it has to be paid. So we'll wait and see.
Yes. And in the meantime, go visit this website.
Yes.
Well, thank you.
Thank you too. You're amazing, like always.
This was number how much?
134.
Yeah. And when we're going to come to 180, we're going to do a darts special.
180.
Yeah.
That's the maximum.
That's the maximum score you can reach on a dartboard.
Oh yeah, that's your new hobby.
No, it's an obsession, not a hobby.
Okay, we have a dartboard in the cafe at the moment.
So, and of course me, Mr. Precies, and I'm figuring out all the dimensions of the height of the board and the distance to the thing.
Yeah,
so,
and I said, "Oh, just put it there."
Yeah. Just put it there.
Oh.
Hello.
Juan Fra Lopez has
Juan
problems.
Fra. Yes, there is another option. If you go to that website, you click on updates. There you will find a post with a Dutch bank account, and that also contains the BIC and SWIFT code. So if you are in Europe and you want to make a transfer, you can do it directly to that Dutch bank account. So then that way you don't have to make your transaction through the Go Get Funding website. And thank you very much for your pledge to make a donation. I don't think we have met before, but you have probably dived with Fendy, so thank you very much. And with that said, we're going to wish everyone a wonderful weekend, and we hope to see everyone and more people next month when we go live once again.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Have a nice weekend.
See you, everyone.
Bye.